A group trying to overturn changes to who approves large-scale clean energy projects passed a major milestone in its efforts. The Citizens for Local Choice says it's a nonpartisan group trying to revert changes recently made to who approves 100 megawatt or larger clean energy projects. The Michigan Board of Canvassers approved petition language last Friday. A member with the group says UP residents overwhelmingly oppose the new zoning laws.
Polling shows over 90% of people in the Upper Peninsula oppose this legislation, and they should. We're already seeing reports, for instance, from Escanaba municipal electricity providers that these new laws are going to significantly raise the rates of their electricity.
The group has until May 29th to gather 356,958 valid signatures before it can appear in front of voters in November.